Wicked first reactions are here. We are seeing it soon, Alan and I.
I'm seeing
But
it.
we have first reactions from Rotten Tomatoes. I'd like you to read some of these, Alan. We will react to it. And based on what I've seen, and I've heard directly from one person who has seen it, it is surprising. It is surprising. And I am a huge fan of the play.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
When I watch the movie, I will be constantly comparing it to the play.
Yes, the play is, I have seen this play and Les Miserables more than any other play. But the first reactions and the main thing, it will exceed your expectations. Early social media reactions to John M. Chu's musical say it's one of the best stage to screen adaptations ever, led by stunning performances from Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Why don't we don't need to set up the context here. We get it. Here are quotes from people. Why don't you read the quotes?
Yeah, I gotta pull this out.
Okay, cool.
Actually, it's easy to read it from here. From Jazz Tangay from Variety, the world is not ready for how great Wicked is. John M. Chu, Cynthia Erivo, and Ariana Grande have gifted us with a musical masterpiece that is much more than we could have ever expected. Wicked lives up to the hype and often succeeds it. Hands down, one of the year's best films, Scott Menzel, We Live Entertainment.
I talked to Scott and he loved it. He said there's one scene in particular, if you're a fan of the play, that you audiences are going to go wild. Let's keep reading these.
Okay. I was delighted and surprised. Simon Thompson, the playlist. Wicked exceeded my expectation. I mean, that's the headline. Wicked is solid, sumptuously realized, occasionally quite moving. Drew Taylor, the rap. And John Chu is a musical genius, and the world he creates and the performance he captures are really next level. Chris Murphy, Vanity Fair. I will agree with that regarding John M. Chu.
There's more. Let's keep going.
What if we've been worried about it? As someone who loves The Wizard of Oz and the Wicked musical, I was skeptical about it, and I was wrong. Wicked is everything cinema should be. Chris Murphy, believe me when I say it is a complete and utter slay. You will be gagged beyond belief. Everything you think the film looks like from your cracked iPhones is wrong. Clayton Davis, Variety, Wicked rocks, kids. And then Simon Thompson again. While this perhaps won't convey many anti-musical folks, genre fans, and diehard Ozians will feast upon this.
Keep reading. I want to get to a point here.
Okay,
we got to keep going down here with the comments.
Down. Yes.
Now this is the thing that I think you and I are most concerned about, because you and I have seen the play.
Yes.
So, and I loved it.
Yes.
Also, did I mention I'm straight? But I love the play.
And I am engaged in a heterosexual relationship.
There you go. But Alan, if you would read these, and I got to show you guys something. Okay. Go ahead.
Does it do the Broadway show justice? One of the most perfect musical adaptations to ever exist. I would, Lauren from WBAL TV. Wicked is the best music to movie adaptation since Chicago and Mamma Mia. Okay, it's giving best movie musical since Chicago, and that one went all the way, honey. And then finally from Scott, Wicked is a cinematic spectacle that serves as one of the very best big screen adaptations of a Broadway musical ever. John M. Chu perfectly captures the magic of the Broadway show while adding some of his own unique flourishes to the source material. There is one scene that fans of the Broadway show are going to absolutely lose their minds over. And then Simon says, there were 3 kids next to me at my screening, clearly huge Wicked fans, and they were losing their shit over the entire time, almost the entire time. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's encouraging. I will say this. I am concerned. I have concerns. What do I have concerns about? Well, let me show you. The lead actress who plays Elphaba, what's her name again?
Cynthia Erivo.
She's been in the news of late and made some. It just has gotten a dumb. It's a thing that always gets blown out of proportion. She didn't like that she was kind of covered up when they did a
Poster
tribute, poster homage to the original Broadway poster. But the way that she was dealing with this in the media was very catty, and now I can't unsee this. And that's right. She reminds me of Joy Reid from MSNBC, a stable person in the news business. Very stable, never says anything too crazy. So I don't know. I can't unsee this now. So you also can't unsee it. So I'm showing it to you. Yeah. I'm showing it to you now. So there we are. What do you think, Alan?
I mean, I'm hopeful. I mean, I trust Scott. So, we'll see. Again, the issues I have is that Wicked is going to get the Into the Woods treatment where it just feels too CG fantastical, that you kind of you lose that kind of theater magic. Again, I'm straight as well, and also just the comments that I've heard from Cynthia Erivo. It has nothing to do with the fact that she is Black. I'm okay with her having been cast in the role, but the way she conducted herself behind the scenes just worries me. But other than that, maybe the gatekeepers at Warner Brothers is saying, no, do this right. Maybe, I did not like Into the Heights, but I do like the way John M. Chu directed it and shot it.
You mean Into the Woods?
In the Heights. Sorry.
In the Heights, yeah.
Okay.
Alan, if you had coffee today, I'm concerned about you.
It's these stupid Broadway titles that just kind of meld together.
They do. They're sort of generic. It's weird.
I know.
So, right.
But I almost walked out of In the Heights, and it all had to do with Lin-Manuel Miranda's music.
Yeah, I did not love that movie at all.
Yeah. But John M. Chu, Crazy Rich Asians, he's just been nailing it. I went to the luncheon that he was at, and he talked about how, he really resisted doing Asian American movies. He just wanted to become a Hollywood director.
Yeah.
And he was given opportunity after, and it wasn't until Crazy Rich Asians that it was like, this is the one. This is the Asian American film he's going to do.
I like that movie. I'm not Asian. I like it. It's a good romantic comedy.
Absolutely. And that's his whole philosophy. So, when the first, when it was talked about that Wicked was going to come to the movies, and they announced John M. Chu and the cast, it was like, I'm in. It's just seeing the trailers and then seeing the news behind the scenes just kind of soured me. So I'm seeing it a week from Saturday. So that'll be my first shot.
All right. I look forward to your review.